0.05. Yes, let's go. We're actually a good team. Actually a good team for once. And good to see that Williams will finally get realistic results. This is what the upgrade tree is looking like. Like, I'll do any upgrades till the end of the episode, and I'll probably end up doing this one, and maybe a front downforce. Most likely. Maybe a chassis. But nothing's guaranteed.
Thank you for joining us once again for today's qualifying session. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what we hope will be a fantastic contest for pole position. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily. It's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some variables that can stand in your way, however. Track position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah, this is one of the first tracks we had a race in F2 at. Flashbacks to F2 1. Which was actually a while ago, and I just CBA'd halfway. To be honest, I thought I'd be at this maybe 2 weeks ago. I lie, maybe a week ago. Oh yes, because we're gonna have a comment before a view, aren't we? Yes, YouTube, you're very smart. Very smart. About as smart as Minecraft. I lie. We don't judge Minecraft. About as smart as a Google Pixel. I lie. About Google Home Mini. Yeah, now I'm just waffling. If I mess up turn 1, then I am going to be the fumingness. Oh, decent turn 1. Decelerated too much. Purple first sector, even though we have a Ferrari ahead of us in the lap whistle. I know this is one of my best tracks, but honestly, I haven't changed the AI setting, and I was getting 5/10 faster than the Scuderia Ferraris in practice, because the Ferrari seems to be dominating, and that was a terrible, really terrible corner. Like, now people are saying that this track is 10 corners, that's the game. But the practice programs say less than that, obviously, because this game makes sense. This game sticks to what it knows rather than to new data. Alright, never mind, it wasn't Ferrari, it was a Sauber. Well, obviously, how would I be faster than Ferrari? Because I've been faster than them the whole weekend.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
6.3. That was slower than what I did in time trial on last year's game. That's actually scaring me. Because I'm actually too lazy to do an in-lap. I know I shouldn't be, but let's be honest, I am. Second, How far are we off the leaders? 6 tenths. Faster than a Mercedes-powered car. I think we're pretty close in the first and middle sectors. It's the third sector where I'm pulling out 10th or 2. And the cars around us. Like Norris, we're faster than in all sectors, so.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 6.3.
Hamilton's only just beating us by 2 tenths. Gasly only by 3 tenths. Yeah, we're safely in, I want to say, because Vettel's struggling. He's saying what he should be saying on mediums, to be honest. I bet you he'll beat his lap time if he did it on mediums. Ricardo out, well, that could be a shocker. Yeah, jeez, Ricardo's out. And this is the first time we've actually been safely through. I love you, update 1.05. Yeah, we were beaten by Sergio Perez eventually, but he was up. Normally your rivals do better than their teammate. As you can see here, Weber completely outclassing his teammate by 5 tenths. So, yeah. Alright, to go through who's out. Oh, he hit me. That one great driver. Smiling assassin. Should have been driver of the day. And rip off Lando Norris, who's a rip off of Lewis Hamilton. I don't know why I've given them all these dead ass nicknames, but just accept it. Okay, obviously I'm gonna do a lap at the beginning. No, we don't have time to do a lap at the beginning. So yeah, I drive out with
Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
So yeah, it's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to be raining in a few minutes, so that's why I actually want to get out now. Avoid all the rain. Oh no, those that are gonna go against the normal schedule. So yeah. Yeah, obviously this will be our starting tide for the race. So obviously I'm gonna not attack them most. It's still a lot to make it through, because if I don't. So yeah. Technically that was a lot better on P-Town once. This is a lot better to the first sector, just because of that, I feel. And I feel like the Mercedes is getting held up by the racing point, so that's cool. So, yeah, it definitely got held up by the racing point. As the rain is now going to start coming down, you can see the flash of how the rain starts coming down. That's how you can tell that it's going to start raining in F1 games. It's been doing that since like 2017, I want to say, maybe in 2015. But yeah, that just means I'm going to have to push even harder on these tires. Obviously that was a terrible third sector. So yeah, let's go demote our time down by 4 tenths. Hamilton goes even faster and drops it down to 9 tenths off pole. That was not a good first run, gotta admit. And we don't exactly have enough time to go out again.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
So yeah, really, it's not gonna dry up. So yeah, I'm actually safe. Alright, so of course, okay, I was about to say it's just Germans who haven't set a lap, and then I realised my man Butler. Yeah, so look, these guys are basically dead because it's raining.
We're fourth in the speed trap, 200.0 miles per hour.
Yeah, so they're really not gonna be setting good lap times. Therefore, like, even my teammates are a big gap off of me. Yeah, that's all safe again, I wanna say. So yeah, Vettel's out. That's gotta be a surprise. Anyone else who's really a surprise out? No. Okay, maybe both. Yeah, the fact that I beat Verstappen and Charles, that was a nice surprise, especially with my worst third sector maybe ever. Maybe since 2014, maybe even since 2015. So yeah. Okay, so really we just need to check the weather conditions at the beginning. Okay, so obviously we set a beginning lap on these tires before switching over to the last one. So obviously this is not going to be our best lap in the session. Might still be better than our Q2 time because it was raining in Q2 about halfway through the lap. So yeah, by the end of this next break, so who knows if this will be close to that time. As I know I can massively improve in the third sector. Because the third sector on that lap was terrible. If that was good as I don't know. Someone give me a metaphor. So yeah, that was a really bad third sector. And with only 9/10 off again, but obviously a bit more off time. I feel like positions wise we're more behind, but time wise we're pretty much the same. But that's fine.
Our best lap so far is a 1:06.8.
Yeah, as you can see, like everyone just manages to pull time out of their pocket as if it's been there and they're just not using it. So Lewis gained most of his time in the middle sector, where I still went lenient and I was still faster than the cars and than the guys behind in Raikkonen. Yeah, so obviously P7 is the best we can really be hoping for due to car limitations.
We're eighth in the speed trap, 199.8 miles per hour.
So yeah, that's how you can tell that that was a really bad run for us. Obviously we always do this just to the last one on track is it's basically fully evolved. It's just like saying what would you rather have, a Litten or a bloody Incineroar? Obviously 99% of people would say Incineroar.
That's our race over. Black flag. We've been black flagged.
Yeah, so To be honest, I couldn't care less, so yeah, black flag me. I got my point through. We kind of blocked Lewis on his lap, so kind of a daddy trick, but it really wasn't on purpose.
With qualifying finished, it's time to
So
remind ourselves
DSQ, we know we had the pace of maybe even Charles Leclerc. So yeah, it's time to just set ourselves a harder challenge in the race, which we will easily win. Soft, medium, medium. Good strat. Alright, so yeah, we kind of fell behind again in the rivalries. That's annoying. That was a good quali. I'm sorry, Emma. You surprised me. We get points and you're disappointed, but we get disqualified and you're happy. I know it only matters on the positions of how they feel, but in reality, it's dumb.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is Anthony Davidson. Can we begin by having a chat about Charles Leclerc? As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, and Raikkonen, Norris, Giovinazzi, Oldtimer, and Sergio Perez, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Devon Butler, and Faber, Grosjean, Leclerc, Alexander Albon, and Daniel Ricciardo. Kubica and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Oh, shut up, Jeff. No, I do not like these one stops. I am going to make a two stop. I don't like one stops. I'm fuming. The fact that the team thinks that I can play a one stop. Can't believe you've done this, team. Can't believe you think I can make a one stop work.
Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Jeff, shut the fuck up.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Shut up.
Confirmed.
And yes, we're gonna skip the formation lap for crashing into Giovinazzi, so I might as well bin him in the wall. I was trying to tell Jeff to shut up, but he would not be listening. He's a stupid child. This is dumb. I am just going to skip the formation lap. Why is it saving my game? Why was Giovanetti not on the grid with me? It was his fault. He clearly hit me. He hit me, he hit me. Okay, so to be honest, this is one of my favourite tracks, is it's a really short run down to turn 1. And turn 1 is where I always lose positions or I get bombed. Good stuff, but we moved to the inside of Perez to block off Perez, and then we kind of just stay defensive in 1, allow Hulkenberg to go around our outside, but we got the slipstream now off of him. Should be way more powerful than his one off of Giovinazzi. As in reality, he just did what Verstappen did. And I'm not taking that. To be honest, no one likes Verstappen. I'm joking. Any Verstappen fans, I actually really like Verstappen. So. No, that was joking, boss. Okay, as we move to the inside of Perez, is trying to force us off the track there. What? That's an illegal overtake on Hulkenberg. Go on, Hulkenberg. So yeah, I did that to lose momentum without having to lift off. So it looks like a nice thing. Yeah, that's, again, not my fault. I got squeezed off after making a decent move up the inside. So Perez, you're getting slipstream. Hulkenberg, you're getting slipstream. Perez, you're getting dive bombed, and for once he leaves us the space, but we're gonna leave him no space on the outside. Just gotta squeeze him out to the outside. Even give him a bit of a tap. And oh, okay, aggressive, but I was aggressive to him, so. Not forward as. Alright, so those two are gonna go really slowly, and let's go slow down Perez. Sorry. Chase Hulkenberg and Giovinazzi, I want to say. His Raikkonen isn't dumb enough to do that. As you can see, straight around the outside of Perez, he's gonna hold us straight to the outside of the track. But, yeah, obviously. But obviously, we're not gonna gain any space against the Perez with a light dive. As you can see, Leclerc is coming up behind us, and we're back outside the points. That's not exactly how I follow around, but hearing that happens. I'm turning my ERS mode down, as you're not really able to make a move in this third sector. So I don't get why these two are trying to go side by side, because they're only just slowing themselves down. So obviously Giovinazzi again gonna go very aggressive, trying to attack Perez. But we had to get on the grass to try and make that. Because you're straight up the inside of both of them. Keep it on the track, push them both off, because that's all they deserve. Oh no, I just gave Butler points. Nah, guys, I'm gonna get revenge for F2 on Butler. If I can, I'm literally gonna swipe him where he swiped me. I am gonna get a karma for F2 later in this race. No, it's just basically time to just catch up and overtake these guys ahead of us, because we haven't really got anyone behind us. They don't really attack us. Put it on pace. I'm actually saying decent lap time. So really, I can only really have Butler and Perez to blame. Seriously, I'm just watching anime while driving this. No, and Lucas don't get any ideas, I swear. Seven tenths up, it's still not fast enough. To be honest, I'm not using any filter points. It's a terrible third sector, don't know how I gain time. So clearly, obviously, these tyres just aren't working well on race trim. So lucky I switched to a 2-stop because it means I'm able to box in early. Allow myself this chance. Okay, let's be honest, we left him switch me into it, but he just boxed himself off. Yeah, so just squeeze him to the inside, then brake late, outbrake yourself. Kind of, you can just blame that on leaving him more space. But we all know that was just a mistake here, and shut up. Oh yes, this is one amazing anime which I'm watching right now. Oh yes, Inazuma 11. Finally, Axel hits Tiger Storm. Yes, I'm all the way on episode 84, and I've only been watching it for 3 days. Shameless ad. I'm joking, I was not sponsored, even I don't even know who it's created by. And I know that they're in Orion, I think. Like, they haven't even made an English dub of Orion yet, so... Either they have and I can't find it, or they just haven't. Which is my issue. Okay, so next up's Hulkenberg. If this is Verstappen holding him up, I'm calling Helmut Marko. Okay, if this is Verstappen, then I am calling Helmut Marko, and I'm complaining to him about how he's prioritizing the dead driver. To be honest, I'm only gaining 90% of my time in that sector. So yeah, obviously... Oh no, Mike just passed out. I lie. I'm joking, his name's Mark. How does he stop that? I'm sorry, that's like the most powerful trait I had to come up against versus Gazelle. I don't know who the hell the Firehead boy is. But we'll just call him Fire Whitest Man. And Byron from Zeus Jr. So yeah. Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is behind us. Jordan Greenaway. Janice. Let's go. Go. We finally have a slipstream off of Perez, and he's not going defensive, so that will up both of our lap times and to catch up to my teammate and Hulk. He likes to smash everyone. Yes, I just made that joke. And Perez again is pulling some special lines. I'm joking, I'm pulling special lines. Ooh, like they're all running offline, like they're all running slightly off center on the line. Alright, let's hope that Norris and Hulkenberg slow each other down a lot. That was a very much corner cut, but I will take what I can get, to be honest. So take Hulkenberg, and he's got to slow down Perez a lot. And Hulkenberg's kind of boxed me in, and now, geez, 3 wide. Now obviously this means that Hulkenberg's been screwed. And I broke my, I broke my. Then I am going, okay. Hulkenberg. Okay, we're gonna try and keep Charles Leclerc behind us as long as we can. That way we can, you know, say that we're fighting him the whole race. Oh yes guys, we're so fast we can keep a Ferrari behind both of our cars. Like I know we're best of the rest, but we're really not that fast. Alright, yeah. We squeeze him to the inside. Over on the outside. And then, you know, he's actually overtaken us legit, so I'll credit him with that. I'll credit him. Doesn't mean I like you, Charles. You complained about Verstappen, which instantly means I can't like you. Like, look how far ahead Perez has got, and I just can't get through because I'm slow and fat. Obviously, that's completely different to my real life counterpart, but all you guys need to know, I am existing. Shh. No one needs to know I exist. I'm joking, obviously. So basically we're just gonna box in early, offset ourselves from everyone else who's one stopping. Just because I don't feel like taking these tires 26 laps. Or more than 20 laps, so and the recommendation's way more than 20 laps, so yeah. That's my complaint. Alright, so yeah, now I can finally get on my phone and click on the next episode. And obviously be back in time without having to pause because I'm a hacker. Well, I lie, obviously. What did I hack? What have I got to gain? Except nothing. Wait. No. The fact that we're in front of a Williams, very accurate. I'm liking this update. It's making it very realistic. The fact that we're in front of Russell. Realistic. The fact that Kibitz is in front of us, not realistic yet. It will be in a bit. Because obviously I'm gonna push for PB. As you can see, like the car's really connecting on these mediums. Obviously I was blocked by Kubica in these last two corners. So from what would have been a purple lap goes to BS due to Robert Kubica. Yes, because Kubica ruins everything. At least he didn't ruin Max Verstappen's driver of the day. At least he didn't do that. At which point I would be very much the fuming. I'd rather be taking this 2-stop strat than the AI's 1-stops. So, no matter which 1-stop they pick, they'll still be infinitely slower than me. Because if they choose a medium 1-stop, I'll have gained all this time on the fresh sets of tyres, which I'll be stuck on old tyres for, so... To be honest, I won't have a chance to get another fast lap, so cheers Kubica! Took away my 3 point. Because maybe if we go lap 16, I can box onto another set of softs. Again, being blocked in the final corners. Like, it's really not helping me mentally here. Yeah, I don't get how these guys are going so slowly. Like, they're literally having to limp around on these softs. So I don't get why they're just not putting 2-stops. Like, I know strategically it's faster to be putting a 1-stop by 7 seconds, but if you know how to run the 2-stop, it's way faster. Right, now we're up on Ricardo, who was qualified out, who was not on Q1, and we're already almost a pit stop ahead because we've made a pit stop and we're now on him. And you're effectively a pit stop ahead of him now. As the leaders are now in, so yeah, this could be a
Lando is coming in for his stop.
Now, obviously we got jump Lando. Oh, they're so slow. Because we actually jumped Gasly. So, and one of the Mercs is right ahead of us. That shows the pace of our 2-stop versus the AI's 1-stop. Oh, why are we forced out into that curb by Albon? Because he's slowing himself and me down. So I don't get why he'd do that if he's slowing himself down. So, oh. Alright, so now we just have both Jack and Jones. Why don't we go back? Okay, so yeah, if they don't box, okay, Magnussen's boxing, meaning that he's gonna hold up Grosjean, meaning that we can capitalize by making a move in the final corner. As what? 3-second time penalty for being hit, and a broken front wing on the side that I didn't even get hit on. And you guys see why I complain about this game's engine of collisions? Yeah. If you haven't before seen why, now you can. Because let's be honest, this is BS. So obviously this means that we're gonna have to box onto another set of mediums. Is the 3 sets of 3 extra laps is weird. Oh, I completely understand. The car's really not biting in. It feels like an F2 car, to be honest. It genuinely feels like I'm driving an F2 car right now. That's how little it's biting into the corners. It's biting in like little Pete. Little Pete. shoot, I thought it was gonna go to the inside, so I blocked the outside. No, obviously we're go for what? Right, so yeah, obviously we're gonna I got scammed! Way, Gasly's out. Let's go, guys. I got rid of the worst driver on the grid. Come on, I should at least get paid for that.
Check your MFD for a new strategy
Okay, so I've
option.
been on these cars for 7 laps and they've only done 14%, so that's 2% a lap.
Got that confirmed?
So if I'm only going like 19 laps, yeah, okay, no, I'm not checking that message. It's not my fault. It's really not. I'm saying P16 if we didn't change the combo. So yeah, P17, 18 actually, as we fizzle out. That's fine. And to be honest, we won't be getting those 2% now. Anyway, we will be close to those around us. We'll be close to the leaders. And for once, P18 is not good. Okay, Robert Kubica is being slow like normal. What's the get back to Russell? 28 seconds. What should come to like, not bad. Maybe 20. Something like that. this track in a 4GT after this. And feeling the difference in the brakes and the aero. Oh, lack of structure. Shut up, Peter. We also take, I'm not sure. So obviously I'm still going to select. Obviously trying to straight line. Oh, straight line speed these guys is obviously not happening. To be honest, I'd rather take a tiny knock off from one than it will go yellow or red. So. To be honest, that's really it for one line corner. So yeah, I'm just happy that that didn't happen. Really, this is what happens when this is what happens when you race against a horse. When I finally have pace, I die. Cheers. Shut up, game. No one cares about Mercedes' great win. Yeah, it's called luck. It's called luck. Yeah, look, Norris got P6. That should have been my P5. Yeah. Hamilton died.
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was
P7.
unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition
Gazelle,
with ease.
It's time to check out the construction.
And you know, time for me to buy some upgrades for the team that doesn't even like me anymore. Probably because it thinks that I'm a dumb waste of space. Yeah, bad luck because dumbass.
Devastating to not make it to the end of a race like this.
What? That is not true, none
You
of
had a
those.
few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault?
Yeah, screw you, Sergio.
Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, let's just skip all that.
Looks like one of your rivals is also going to an upcoming historical event. If you choose
How did you think Kieran Humphries will react to having not been able to finish the trip? Shut up. I was actually planning on taking you out earlier on in the race. Claire, not a good race. How do you feel Humphries? Thank you. You're doing about that, yeah. Yeah, he actually is performing well. So yeah, obviously we're gonna go for that, as we really need that. And then we can't buy anything else, as we're not broke. You know, this is in the F2004. So I'm not gonna lose, am I? Yeah, no, yeah, do you realize I'm just gonna skip through all these cutscenes because I CBA. I CBA watch this. Yeah, no one cares. What's your term? I'm Rodriguez. I lie. This is Monza. So basically, they're just giving us the best car in a straight line to try and. Like, it doesn't have good revs at first and second gear. Once you're at third, you're like a lightning bolt. That's all I'm saying about this car. To be honest, this is kind of just a script, as you know, this is literally just made for, you know, I like how I just did a race in, like I just did a race in Austria and then they fly me out to Italy just to do a couple of laps in F2004. Like, if I was in Ferrari that would make sense, but why not in a classic McLaren? Because I'm at McLaren. That would make way more sense. As a race, I just need to do one more lap. Plus a bit of this. To the end of the race, basically. I'm still watching this anime. And they literally said, well, since they got They're gonna be one of the best teams in Europe. Well, if they're one of the best 10 teams in the world, then obviously they are. This logic is about as smart as me. And anyone who knows me knows that my brain cells lack massively. If I get kicked from McLaren, I'm going to any team with a Mercedes or a Ferrari engine. Just to give me some sort of engine that actually pace. That's all I'm saying. If I don't get kicked from McLaren, then we just deal with it. We just deal with a terrible engine for another season or two. Which I really don't mind. Okay, so yeah, basically we just keep on going as long as and as hard as we can. And we barely use any fuel, so... Shut up, Siri. It's special. Alright, so yeah, this is one of the easier ones, I feel. Even in 6-6 wings. Like, in my opinion, I'd rather run through 4 wings around here. Because that way we increase straight line speed a lot. And turning still wouldn't be that bad, to be honest, so... You always need to make compromises in life. Nothing is ever simple in life. I'll give everyone here that clue. Nothing is ever a given in life. You always have to work for everything you receive. If you don't work hard enough, you won't get anything. I'm not sure if that's just my life or just life in general, but that's just how I describe life. Okay, I'm just going straight here so we can get the most distance out of straight, as we're definitely not making it to the next one. So yeah, we made an extra 4.43 kilometers, so yeah. Yeah, look, we absolutely wrecked Norris, and he didn't even beat the regular. How come? Yeah. Let's just say, didn't even get past that. Yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and I'm not gonna ruin anything about Silverstone. Oh, one guy left. Huh, neat.